The following is an arrival address and conversation with His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on the 3rd of July, 1975, in Chicago, Illinois.
Divine Grace, this is Royal Kennedy from NBC Television.
How do you do?
Yeah. I'd like to ask you some questions.
Well, I would like to know, why are you visiting Chicago?
Okay. Just now I have seen one article in the Times, 4-5 pages article, crime and what is it?
Why and how to solve it.
Why and how to solve
It's
it.
the cover story of Times.
So if you are serious, you can take our method and suggestion, then you can stop this crime.
You have a way to stop
Oh,
crime?
yeah.
Can you explain a little bit more? How do you do it?
That we have to suggest the social, political, educational, cultural, everything has to be changed. So if you come, we can give you in details how it can be done.
Can you tell me how you feel about this welcome that you got?
Yes, of course, by God's grace, wherever I go, they welcome me like that.
Are you used to anything a little bit more serene?
Serene, of course, our whole propaganda is serene. Yes, we are distributing God consciousness. It is the most serene movement. People have to learn it very nicely.
Thank you.
My message is to stop the crimes of your country. This is my sum and substance. You have read the article in the Times, crime and how to stop it. So if you take my advice, that can be stopped. Opportunity to propagate.
Yes.
Crimes and how to stop.
Why and how to
Why and how. That is the answer in Krishna consciousness movement. Actually, condition of the world. Simply full of criminals, that's all. And our is papi tapi jato chilo hari name uddharilo. This is our. Crime means papi, sinful. And this is the only remedy for reclaiming the sinful. Simply by law, if you want to suppress them, it will not be successful. Deliver them. Then you also, I mean to say, come along with that. Not that these criminals only should be delivered and you will go on continue criminal activities, slaughterhouse and killing the child in the home. You are criminal yourself, the whole state. The reception was very nice.
Oh, yes.
So we are going to the temple. Shastra says, papi tapi jato chila harinam. Simply by this chanting, all these things can be stopped. There is no doubt about it. They are spending so much money uselessly going to the moon planet and this planet and stopping crime. Same amount may be spent for distribution of prasad and chanting Hare Krishna in a mass scale. Everything. Mass scale. Simply organize nice prasadam distribution and mass joining Hare Krishna. Just see.
There's proof of it just in Berkeley where we have our Ratha Yatra. The police say that we have our parades there and they're all peaceful, whereas other groups, they have parades and
Window breaking crowd. We are not there. Let them add this, Oh Hare Krishna.
Yes. Oh Hare Krishna.
Suggest the establish manager. What is that?
He said the name of the airport is
Oh Hare.
Oh Hare.
Very good. This is airport Hare. Oh Hare.
Well, yeah, O'Hare.
Here it is.
O'Hare. I think that is an Irish name.
Who was he?
Who was O'Hare?
Chant Oh Hare.
Crime. Why and how to solve it?
So we can solve this. Why not invite them to hear us how we can solve? Arrange meetings in big circle. We shall give the solution. It's a good opportunity for future. You have got Times paper.
Yes, Time Magazine. It's the cover story. Time Magazine. There, in 5-10 minutes.
Yes, we shall take this opportunity to preach. Crime, why, and what to do. We shall give all solutions. You can arrange big meetings on this point. Crime, why, and what to do. A very suitable heading it is. Rava bhaktasya puto mahad guna. Unless you take to God consciousness, all these rascal, so-called advancement of truth, or condemn everything. All rascal. So why will not be there is crime? There must be. This is the result of modern civilization, crime. You cannot check it unless you take to Krishna. They are all violating the laws of nature. Nature brings you from evolutionary process to the human life. And if you misuse, then you suffer. This life is specially meant for understanding God. Athata Brahma Jigyasa. This is the only business. Jivasya Tattva Jigyasa. Not just Sriha Karma Vi. Jivasya Tattva Jigyasa. Find out the class.
First stanza, second chapter.
We have given all solutions. Now our business is how to push it through these leaders who are not thinking crime, why and what. They're thinking. They must think if they actually want welfare of the country. They must think that here is the way. Yes?
Kamasyanindriya pritir labho jiveta yavata jivasya tattva jigyasa narto yascheha karma bhi. Life's desires should never be aimed at gratifying the senses. One should desire to live only because human life enables one to inquire about the absolute truth. This should be the goal of all works.
Kamasyanindriya priti. But
The completely bewildered material civilization is wrongly directed towards the fulfillment of desires and sense gratification.
Simply wine, woman, beef, sporting, jumping like monkey. Read it?
In such civilization, In all spheres of life, the ultimate end is sense gratification. In politics, social service, altruism, philanthropy, and ultimately in religion, or even in salvation, the very same tent of sense gratification is ever increasingly predominant. In the political field, the leaders of men fight with one another to fulfill their personal sense gratification.
In India?
Yes.
These are all four sins. I have already discussed that. Then?
The voters adore the so-called leaders only when they promise sense gratification. As soon as the voters are dissatisfied in their own sense gratification, they dethrone the leaders. The leaders almost always disappoint the voters by not satisfying their senses.
There is a protest, meeting, procession, but nobody will be satisfied, able to satisfy them, because they do not know how to keep the mass of people satisfied. They do not know. Lokasya ajanato vidyan chakre shatata sangha. These rascals they do not know. All set up. The so-called philosophers, scientists. I always say they are rascals. Now they are coming. What to do? They will face so many problems. What to do? This is the beginning. The whole world will be in chaos. They do not take to Krishna consciousness. So many what to do with them. Just tell them, and here is the remedy. Now it is the time for preaching. They are thinking. They are sleeping, now they are thinking what to do. They are blindly following sense gratification. Now it has come to the stage, what to do. What to do? This is Arthata Brahma Jignasa. Now inquire about Brahma. This is. Then?
The same is applicable in all other fields. No one is serious about the problems of life. Even those who are on the path of salvation desire to become one with the absolute truth and desire to commit spiritual suicide for sense gratification.
That is also another sentiment. To become one with the Supreme.
But the Bhagavatam says that one should not live for sense gratification. One should satisfy the senses only insofar as it is required for self-preservation.
We don't say that to stop altogether. No. We say no illicit sex. We don't say no sex. So we should indulge in sense gratification as far as it is required for the maintenance of the body, and balance time we shall save for Brahma Jignasa. This is civilization. Otherwise it is animal civilization. But that has come now. So the American people, the leaders, they are now thinking what to do and call big men and give our program. Here is to do. Come here to do. This is opportunity. And then?
Because the body is made of senses, which also require a certain amount of satisfaction, there are regulative directions for satisfaction of such senses. But the senses are not meant for unrestricted enjoyment. For example, marriage...
But that is not enjoyment. That's like sex indulgence. If you indulge in more than necessary, then you will be impotent. Nature will stop. You know importance? That is impotence. This homosex is also another sign of impotence. They do not feel sex impulse to women. They feel sex impulse in man. That means he is impotent. It is important. So things are coming so rubbish now. This is the time for preaching our Veda. Stand there. Then?
For example, marriage or the combination of a man with a woman is necessary for progeny, but it is not meant for sense enjoyment.
Now this progeny is for God. It is sense enjoyment, homosexual. Progeny they don't want. They are not interested. Only sense gratification. This is another sign of importance. When, after enjoying so many women, they become important, then they artificially create another sex impulse in homosexual. This is psychology. The people are degraded so much, especially in the everywhere, not especially this or that, everywhere. This is Kali Yuga. But thoughtful leaders, they are thinking what to do. That's a very good sign. And take advantage and give them program exactly to the direction of Bhagavad Gita. Then the world will be saved. And then it is done. It is a fact. This is the opportunity for preaching. You can take that paper and heading. There are so many headings. Each heading, reply. We are the only person who can give solution. There is no other group or any man in the world. We are only. So let them take advantage of our knowledge and apply in the society. That's all right. Now all the sannyasis have got the good opportunity to preach.